Hey, thank you for clicking on the Ochanos channel today. I do appreciate you taking the time, clicking, and hitting the like and subscribe button. So let's get right into it today on the Ochanos channel. Okay, this one is from Gary Kragak. Gary Kragak. What do you have to say, Gary? You look interesting.
Everybody's talking
Whoa!
about tariffs.
That voice.
Talking about tariffs.
Oh, it's an
They want
impersonation.
me to stop doing tariffs.
That's pretty good,
Explain
actually.
why I'm doing tariffs. Don't understand how tariffs work.
Hmm?
Countries,
Hmm?
they're taking advantage of us,
Oh, he's being funny.
charging us a lot of money.
Okay, that was pointless. That was pointless. But kind of a good impersonation. Okay, today we're going to be looking at tariffs and the possible repercussions of tariffs. And I will give you an assessment on what I think the outcome would be because of tariffs. And now, if you're wondering who am I in order to give an assessment on the impact of tariffs, as opposed to all the analysts that are currently um, I'm a bit of a I'm a bit of a am I an expert? I don't know, but I have a unique ability to look at things and see if they're going to work or if they're not going to work. I've always been like that. I'm on TikTok right now, and I find TikTok quite interesting because the last time I tried to use YouTube, I got a copyright, and I don't like copyrights. So I like to check out TikTok. It's technically an American company, but it's a foreign entity that really holds the keys to this. What did President Trump say?
No, you are not going to change your mind.
No, not. Look, we've been ripped off for years, and we're not going to be ripped off anymore. No, I'm not going to bend at all. Aluminum or steel or cars. We're not going to bend. We've been ripped off as a country for many, many years. We've been subjected to costs that we shouldn't be subjected to. In the case of Canada, we're spending $200 billion a year to subsidize Canada. I love Canada. I love the people of Canada.
Okay, CBS News, right? Now, is anything that the president said, was that untrue? No, no, absolutely not. We have been ripped off for years. Yes, we have been ripped off for years. Um, Mainly because we had politicians who were dealing with an economy where it was cheaper for us to produce things in other countries. So we took advantage of that. Um, and a lot of companies saved money on buying parts from China, buying parts from Mexico. Cheaper labor equals more profit. It's all about the money. So I like to see both sides. Yeah, I like to see both sides of the coin, you know. This is a Canadian wearing a leather, or no, I'm sorry, that's not leather. Maybe that's Canadian leather. I don't know. But let's check this out.
Nuance. Stand by, I gotta get my whiteboard. I wonder if Dawn knows what context means. Alright, just so you know,
That was rude.
I'm on March break, right? We're on March break, but a good teacher can't let up because you have a potato train driving at 80 miles an hour down south, just disseminating horrible information left, right, and center. So, I gotta fix some things.
I wish I had that hair. That's
Today we're going to
awesome
talk
hair.
about something very important so you can understand the nuance of tariffs as they apply to the United States and
Okay,
Canada.
but speed it
Here
up.
we go.
Come on.
We're going to start with Canadian
Can you
Very.
write faster?
I don't think you're close enough. Come here.
Can you write?
Can you see
Can you
better?
write faster?
Adjust your seats if need be, all right?
Come on.
Now, Canadian dairy is getting a lot of attention right now. Who knew that we would love this industry so much? And everybody in the United States, specifically being led by
Okay, so Canadian dairy. I hate to burst your bubble, but yeah, we don't have a problem with dairy. So, uh, he miscalculated. Yeah, we have so many cows that it's probably ruining the planet. The amount of cow methane that's produced from a cow's rectum is destroying the planet. That's how many cows that we have here in America. So you probably picked the wrong topic. Okay, let's find another one. Okay, this is you need to hear this guy. This is Trump's Bay 8 6 days ago, and this is Victor Davis Hanson, Trump's tariff explanation. Really good explanation. Really good
But why is he
explanation.
doing this? And I think the answer is there's four things that Mexico knows it has been doing to us with impunity, especially under Joe Biden, that are not sustainable. The
Okay, that's really important. Unsustainable. Unsustainable.
first, it used to run under NAFTA $10 to $20 billion trade surplus. Then it went to 40, then it went to 50, and then during Donald Trump's first term, he renegotiated. It kind of stayed static.
Okay, so he renegotiated. Pay attention to that.
Now it's over 175 billion. But get this, it's mostly due to China evading tariffs on China by sending raw product materials to Mexico,
China.
computers, phones,
China.
appliances to be assembled by Mexicans and then sent under free trade agreements with us to the
Mm.
benefit of Mexico and China. But 175 billion, that is the second largest trade surplus of any country, and it's getting close to China's itself. Number two is that
Mm.
we had this open border. Mr. Obrador, the former president, said it was a beautiful thing that 40 million people, Mexicans, had come in illegally to the United
Wow.
States.
Okay, so most likely we are going to have some economic downturn. The markets, unfortunately, will react to the tariffs when they come into full effect. We will see a downward stock trend as we already are going down and up, down and up. Gold is over 3,000. Gold is traditionally the go-to for when people pull back from stock, they go into gold, even though we are not on the gold standard. But historically, that's where we saw, and that's where we noticed that there was an incline or increase in gold because of its stability. Now, same thing. Gold is at an all-time high. It's over $3,000 an ounce. We see pullback in different sectors. I see a continuation of the pullback unless things change, like the tariffs. I don't believe tariffs are the right way to do things. I think that perhaps more so giving a break to the companies that come in and stop production in other countries, give them a tax break because ultimately the tax break will give us more jobs. We need more jobs here in the United States. You know, we can have more jobs simply by getting rid of all of the customer support that's outsourced to India, Philippines, different countries. That'll create 500,000 jobs immediately, and we won't have to speak to the sub. Thank you for calling tech support. How can I help you? Please turn off your power. That will be, yes, thank you. Thank you for calling. Please call back again. That'll end all that because I'm tired of that. Anyways, that's all we have for today. And thank you for joining me for this long on the Ochanos channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I come out with a video every day, almost every day, except for Saturday and Sunday. Everybody loves my bird Pete. Have a good day, and thank you very much for watching the channel. Goodbye.